Hey guys, Billy here with Silver Creek Doodles. Today, Beatrix's puppies are 7 weeks old. So what our morning has consisted of already is we've done our normal routine of cleaning all of the puppy areas, feeding them breakfast, cleaning outside, putting them back outside. So then that usually takes about an hour and a half to get all of that done. So then once they got done eating, went outside and potted, and then they came back inside to, hey Todd, to kind of rest. As soon as they started like quieting down, I got them and stuck them in the crates. So everybody was in the crate. I could hear one or two yapping, and then one for about 10 or 15 minutes. And then they stayed in there for probably an hour and a half or so. So I just got them, let them back out. And what we're gonna do now is do our vaccines. So we've got 8 of these with, of course, our syringes. And I'm gonna go ahead and put it on the vaccine so you can see me pulling them up as I talk about it. All right, so here are our needles and syringes. So I'm gonna go ahead and get them all pulled out. We've got 8 puppies in this litter. I did ask all of my families if they wanted me to do their puppy's first vaccine. I do allow my families to tell me yes or no. And this is for the reason of not letting our puppies get over-vaccinated. We do give a vaccine at 7 weeks old. So if a family is ready for a puppy, we ask them if they are fine with us giving the vaccine to their puppy. Or they can let their vet, because you have to take your puppy to the vet within 3 days of pickup. So if your vet is going to be adamant on doing a vaccine for your puppy, even though they already had one done with us, then we ask our families to just not let us do it, to skip it and let your vet do it. So I go ahead and tell my families ahead of time, and they contact their vet and see. And all 8 of these puppies were told to, you know, their vet said go ahead and give it. So they were fine with waiting until 11 weeks old when the next vaccine is due. So that's fantastic. That's what I prefer. I just want to make sure that none of my puppies get over-vaccinated, because it can be critical with autoimmune and that type of stuff. You know, you wouldn't let your kid get vaccinated again if you went to one doctor and they did it, and then to another doctor for something else and they wanted to vaccinate for the same thing. You just wouldn't do it. So we need to treat our puppies the same way. So this is what we do. We're using one specific needle to pull up each vaccine, and then we are putting new needles on each syringe, and this is going to allow a sharp and not dull and sterile needle to give the vaccine. So you'll notice that the puppies, of course, I'm doing this by myself today, but the puppies they probably won't even make a peep when I do it, because if you do needles that are sharp and you just have, you know, one stick, you know, possibly 2, hopefully we won't need to do 2, then, you know, it's gonna glide right in. So there's gonna be no issue, and it shouldn't hurt them. I'll show you though, we'll have videos of that. So something else that we're gonna do today, we are gonna go ahead and weigh them. We're already deworming each puppy we started at 6.5 weeks old, but we're just gonna weigh them again and recalculate. But we do Safeguard once a day and metronidazole twice a day. And this is preparing our puppies to go to their new home, to continue to be parasite and protozoa free, which is wonderful. Our puppies haven't had any issues with that in a while. As a breeder, it's very common for, you know, dogs in general have parasites, and a lot of times our adult dogs might have them and can pass it to the puppies if, you know, labor and, you know, pregnancy and all that can trigger more, you know, a flare up, which allows, you know, our puppies to also get these things from the parent, from the mom, because of her milk. So that's why we deworm as much as we do. It's because it's gonna be there. We're getting rid of it before they go to their new home, and starting heartworm prevention monthly, which is going to fight it monthly. Because if they go out and drink out of a mud puddle, or, you know, they go and do any kind of yucky stuff, you know, stagnant water and stuff like that, or eating grass, they can get parasites. All right, so we have all 8 vaccines pulled up for our puppies. We save these for our families to put stickers on their charts. And we're also, the next thing we're gonna do today is, after we get they're outside playing right now, so get the puppies in here, I'll show you, we'll weigh them, we'll do their vaccine, and then we're gonna wait till they're tired again to do their puppy pictures today, because we haven't done those yet. Puppy pictures get harder as they get older, and they're 7 weeks old, so they're gonna be awfully squirmy, lots of movement and stuff like that, but hopefully we can get good pictures for you guys. Yeah, so super excited. Let's go ahead and grab the puppies and give the vaccines and do their weight. All right, so we're gonna start with Miss Purple. She was our first picked puppy. Yeah, you were. She's trying to lean backwards to me. Oh, they get so squirmy at this age. All right, are we gonna be able to get your weight without you flopping off? Stay. 6 pounds, 1.1 ounces. All right, so I'm gonna take the vaccine, pull the skin out, push it down, pull back where there's a suction, and give it. We always give it in the left shoulder, and we note that. So if there's a lump or anything, you know, seems to come up and happen, that is fine, because that's what's inflammation. It can give a little inflammation pocket, but it will go down. Good job, pretty girl. All right, let's go get your sister. All right, so now we got Miss Pink. Say hello, hello. Let's turn our scale on. Sweet girl. All right, both feet in. 5 pounds, 12.8 ounces. All right, so here's our vaccine. Left shoulder, pull the skin out, push it through, pull back, and there's a suction. So then we give it, so if you were to pull back and it gives you air and it stays instead of suctions back, then I went through the skin, which is, it does happen. Hopefully it won't happen to any of these, because then I'll have to poke them more than once. But that's how we do our vaccine. So let's go get Miss Yellow. All right, so here's Miss Yellow. You're a happy girl, aren't you? You're so sweet. All right, we gotta calm down. Stay. All right, so both feet in. Oh, we changed our unit. We gotta be pounds and ounces. 5 pounds, 9.6 ounces. That's Miss Yellow. So here's our vaccine. Pull the skin out, go in, pull back, there's a suction, so push it through. That's it. It wasn't that bad, was it? It wasn't that bad, was it? No, ma'am. Such a sweet girl. All right, so let's go get Miss Orange. Now we got Miss Orange, our little polar bear puppy. All right. £6 pounds, 2 ounces. All right. So we got our vaccine. Pull the skin out, push through, pull back, there's a suction, so we go through. So just like I said, they're not really good, they're not even gonna make a peep. Say it's not that bad. No, it's not. Pretty girl. All right, let's go get Mr. Black. Here's Mr. Black. Say hello, hello. All right, all feet in. 6 pounds, 7.8 ounces. Here's our vaccine. Pull out the skin, go through, pull back. There was a suction, so we gave it. We gave it, yes. Yes, sir. You're just a calm boy, aren't you? Very chill. All right, who is next? Let's go get Mr. Red. Let's go get him. Here's Mr. Red boy. He's like, what you talking about? What you talking about? All right, you gotta calm down just a second. 5 pounds, 14.9 ounces. Let me make sure he didn't have no legs out. Yeah, that was it. That was it. All right, here's our vaccine. So pull the skin out, push through, pull back. There's a suction. We give it. He's a good boy. His new family that just reserved him has already got a Goldendoodle. Not from me, but they already have one. And you're gonna be a good little brother, aren't you? Aren't you? All right, who's next? Let's go get Mr. Blue. All right, so here's Mr. Blue boy. Isn't his colors just, eesh, so cute. So cute. All right, all 4 feet. Hey, hey. 6 pounds, 8.9 ounces. Okey-dokey. Vaccine, left shoulder, pull out, push through, pull back. There's a suction. So we give it, don't we? Yeah, we give it. There's Mr. Blue boy. All right, Miss Green's our last one. Let's go get Miss Green. Here's Miss Green girl. All right, both feet in for the weight. 6 pounds, 1 ounce. All right, so here's our vaccine. So last one. So pull the skin out, push through, pull back, there's a suction. Give it. You're a good girl. She's one of our, she's just super chill too. Not that the other ones are extra active or anything, but she's just like, she's always watching, seeing what's going on. All right, let's go get ready to take your pictures. Okay, so gladly done with the vaccines. It's not hard, we just wanna make sure that we don't mess up, you know, and when you see me pull back and get a suction, that's the part that we do to make sure that we don't waste it and obviously that they're getting it. But if we pull back and there's air and it doesn't have a suction on it, then this lets us know that we need to pull out, take the air out and do it again. So thankfully we didn't have to do that for any of these, but it is common for that to happen just because of the skin and pulling back and stuff. But if anybody wants to know why I do it instead of my vet, I was a vet tech for 7 years. Not that that means that I'm anywhere close to the vet with being as good as they are, but my puppies go to the vet at 6 weeks old, and it's too early to give vaccines. So they go to the vet at 6 weeks, we do vaccines at 7 weeks, and they start leaving at 8 weeks. That's our schedule. I do the same exact vaccines that my vet does, order it from the same place that they do. And we store it correctly. In the fridge, we make sure it doesn't freeze and it doesn't get hot, which can cause reactions or not being as potent, you know, working. So yeah, we do everything correctly. I do the vaccines. You will get it on your paper. with the vaccine, and and my vet at 6 weeks has signed off that I can do this, since obviously I was a vet tech for 7 years. So anyways, if you have any questions, let me know. I'm gonna play the pictures after this of them that I get done. I need to take them and edit them really quick, but I'm not gonna take videos of me doing it because I think I've already done that twice on this litter and it's time consuming. So I'll show you the pictures. But yeah, so that sounds good. So thanks for watching. If you've not been here before, don't forget to hit that subscribe link below. Give us a thumbs up and we'll see you next time. Bye.